Hey friends, today I wanted to share with you the invisible cord of the Holy Spirit. When I was in church on Sunday, it was Mother's Day. We were about to go into service and we were just waiting for, we were waiting for it to start, and I heard the Holy Spirit just whisper, "Call your mother." And I was thinking, like, I'm not going to call her. I'm about to go into service, I'll call her later. And I just started hearing this flood of excuses of why not to call her. But then I just put those aside. I said, nope. Holy Spirit said, call her. I'm going to call her. So I pulled out my phone and I gave my mom a call. And she was really surprised. She was just like, "Hey, Amy," and she was not expecting my call. And then so we got to talking about her morning, how she had a really great walk and that sort of thing. And she said that she's walking around, and then she did some exercises. And then as soon as I walked in the house, she says, at the moment I walked in the house, the phone started ringing. And then so we were finishing up our conversation, and she says, Amy, me and you have like an invisible, I think she said an invisible string or invisible cord, something like that. And immediately I'm like, that's the Holy Spirit, right? So I always want to give credit where credit is due. But I also, more importantly, I want to point out to anybody watching, that is how the Holy Spirit works. It's just such a subtle, small voice, and it always seems like it's coming from my right ear. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter, but it's just a little tiny voice that you totally can ignore, and it's usually followed up with a whole bunch of excuses, at least in my mind, of why I shouldn't do that. But then in hindsight, I've looked back and said, no, there's been so many times where I listened to that voice and it was a great outcome, or I didn't listen to the voice and it wasn't a great outcome. And I just wanted to really encourage you today to really tune in and recognize the Holy Spirit, because you will be so amazed when the Holy Spirit's leading your life and where you're going and who you're talking to, and answers to difficult questions, and so many things they're just absolutely amazing when you have the Holy Spirit leading you. So, think about a time in your life that maybe you're thinking about it already, where this has been the case for you, and you're like, I wonder if that was the Holy Spirit. Pray about that, and he'll tell you. He'll tell you in your mind. And then also, just if you're watching this video and somebody came to mind, give that person a call and let them know, hey, I was just thinking about you, or I was just watching this video and you came to mind, and I just wanted to say hi, and see what the next step is. The Holy Spirit will give you the next steps that you need to be doing. Maybe it's to share this video with that person in particular. Who knows? I don't know. That's the most exciting thing. I don't know. And I know a lot of times uncertainty could be really scary for people. But I can tell you, you could definitely trust the Holy Spirit. So hopefully this has encouraged you today, and then also really brought you some more clarity on who the Holy Spirit is, and the next steps you could take to really living your life, walking with Christ and with the Holy Spirit. So hopefully I encouraged you. Have a blessed day.